The media outlet JTBC recently made a shocking revelation that an unnamed girl group member faced severe mistreatment at the hands of her CEO. While the idol's identity wasn't disclosed, many fans believe it's Gaeun from MADEIN, sparking worries for her safety. Fans started to get a sense that something was off on November 10th as they noticed Gaeun had unfollowed 143 Entertainment's CEO, removed MADEIN from her Instagram bio, and deleted all her posts. It's safe to say that this sudden move surprised many, especially since there were no prior signs of issues within the group. This led to fans sharing plenty of theories online. Some believed she might be leaving the group, as wiping traces of MADEIN from her social media could indicate such a decision. As one Twitter user put it, "The CEO part didn't really raise any flags for me, but the fact that she removed the group name from her bio is not a good sign." Others suggested she could be going on a hiatus rather than a permanent departure. However, many urged caution, reminding everyone not to read too much into Instagram activity as a reliable indicator of what's happening with Gaeun or MADEIN. It was also pointed out that she still followed the group's official Instagram and all the members, so many fans didn't see this as a reason for concern. Just a day later, 143 Entertainment posted a statement on their Twitter account announcing that Gaeun would be going on hiatus due to health reasons. According to the company, she had visited the hospital for health reasons and was advised to rest, so she made the decision to take a break for a while and focus on getting better. In the meantime, MADEIN would continue promoting with 6 members. As expected, fans rushed to wish Gaeun a speedy recovery, asking the company to take good care of her. After all, with how demanding the industry is in its very nature, it's no surprise that idols have to take breaks for health reasons, so nobody thought much of it. That is until November 22nd. On this day, JTBC aired the newest episode of Scandal Supervisor, in which they discussed the case of a 5th-generation female idol who was an alleged victim of predatory behavior by the CEO of her company. The idol shared a recorded statement with JTBC, where her voice was altered to keep her identity hidden. The trouble reportedly began when the idol invited her boyfriend to the dorm to hang out. This led to significant issues, and to make things right, she apologized to the company and even offered to leave the group if the CEO wished her to do so. Instead of responding directly, the CEO suggested that if he were to grant her a wish, then she should grant him a wish as well. The wish in question? For the member to be his girlfriend. If that wasn't alarming and disturbing enough, the CEO also asked the idol if he could kiss her, but didn't wait for a response and forcibly kissed her. She described how he pushed his tongue into her mouth despite her resistance and then licked her neck and ears. The idol explained that she tried to shield herself by keeping her hands in front of her private parts, but the CEO ignored her resistance. He moved her hands away and touched her inappropriately for 2 hours despite her repeatedly telling him to stop. The idol then revealed that she agreed to the CEO's request, assuming it would be something ordinary like sharing a meal or watching a movie. She also wanted to stay with her group on stage until her departure, fearing what he might do if she didn't comply to his request. However, the date was anything but normal. The CEO locked the door to his office, kept touching her repeatedly without consent, and forced kisses on her. The alleged victim revealed that she constantly said that she wanted to get out of the situation, but her pleas remained unheard. A lawyer representing 143 Entertainment responded, claiming that the girl group member chose to stay with the group and agreed to be the CEO's girlfriend for a day as part of her decision. The lawyer also mentioned CCTV footage showing the two in a car, insisting nothing non-consensual occurred. Despite the CEO's claims, the idol's parents were invited to meet him, where he admitted to making a mistake. Refusing to hold back, they allegedly confronted him, saying, "You have been watching over our children with ulterior motives. Haven't you seen a lot of late-night movies with female idol?" The CEO denied their accusations, claiming they only went to the movies once. However, the parents argued that their daughter had no choice but to follow his demands and reminded him that she was still a minor. At this point, the CEO shifted his stance. Initially dismissing the situation as a misunderstanding, he began apologizing instead. He assured the parents he would step down as CEO and avoid contact with the group's members, which was the least he could do. However, even these commitments seemed shaky. The CEO cited technicalities, explaining that his resignation wouldn't allow the group to disband due to obligations to the company's stakeholders. Additionally, he admitted that stepping down wouldn't truly separate him from the group, as he would still oversee their activities from behind the scenes despite no longer holding the CEO title. The company also brought up Korea's Children and Youth Act to argue that the member hadn't been a minor at the time of the incident. To explain, in Korea, the definition of a minor varies. Civil law considers anyone 18 or younger as a minor, while the Children and Youth Act defines a minor as someone 17 or younger. So the agency went on to claim that under the Children and Youth Act, the idol involved was not a minor during the incident. As expected, the CEO and the company broke their promises. Just days after meeting with the parents, he was seen watching the group perform, but when confronted again, he said he would leave. Then, 2 days later, he flew with the members to Japan, even sitting next to his alleged victim. JTBC reported reported that the idol, along with the other members, were in shock, with the alleged victim visibly shaking in fear throughout the flight. Things took a turn for the worse when JTBC reported that the agency put the member on hiatus after the incident. Meanwhile, the CEO attempted to convince the other members that the alleged victim was actually at fault, trying to manipulate them into believing the wrong person was to blame. An informant repeated what the CEO told the girls, which was apparently, "If this becomes public and the company closes or gets damages, do you know how much you have to pay in reparation? Do you want to continue with the group or not?" Despite all that had happened, the legal representative for 143 Entertainment continued to argue that nothing non-consensual occurred between the CEO and the idol. Instead, they claimed the idol was responsible for causing tension and controversy in the group. They acknowledged that the CEO hugged her, but argued it was simply to comfort her when she wanted to keep working with the group, insisting it wasn't inappropriate or non-consensual. The parents spoke out as well, telling Scandal supervisor that the CEO had committed a crime and that their daughter was the actual alleged victim. JTBC didn't reveal who the member was, as they had altered her voice and blurred the background video that was shown during the segment, but people still managed to figure out who it was about. Twitter users in particular identified the video as MADEIN's Uno performance at M Countdown. The things that were revealed during the episode also made people believe that the member in question was Gaeun due to the fact the alleged victim had also gone on a health-related hiatus out of nowhere. The fact that she even unfollowed the CEO on Instagram led people to think that there was some truth to these speculations. The day after the report aired, 143 Entertainment issued a statement denying any misconduct or misuse of power between the member and the CEO. They explained that the hotel incident actually involved the member spending time with acquaintances, not in the way the report suggested. The company also claimed that JTBC relied on inaccurate accounts from people unrelated to the alleged victim, calling the issue unfounded and apologizing for any concern caused. However, the public remained skeptical and found it difficult to trust the company's response. One detail in the company's statement caught particular attention: the mention of a hotel incident. This raised eyebrows, as JTBC's coverage never brought up anything about a hotel, making people believe that, at this point, they were basically telling on themselves. Additionally, a Twitter user pointed out how outrageous the statement was, highlighting that the company essentially admitted the report was about the CEO. Through this post, they also acknowledged much of it was true, but claimed it was misinterpreted and dismissed it because a whistleblower was involved, implying an employee would lie without any reason. Fans were also outraged that the statement blaming the alleged victim, not the CEO, was posted on MADEIN's official accounts instead of the company's account. The situation got a lot more concerning when fans noticed that Gaeun's official Instagram account liked the statement and had refollowed both the CEO of the company account. This meant that the same people that are being accused of misconduct seem to have control of the alleged victim's account, which could be incredibly dangerous. Fans have also recalled MADEIN member Miyu mentioning in the past that the CEO frequently confessed to her. With the latest information coming to light, many now view this behavior as unsettling. Due to everything that's going on, both fans and non-fans are urging a total boycott of the group and its agency, asking others to unfollow both and avoid their content. They want to send a clear message: no support or revenue will come their way unless the CEO faces the proper consequences and leaves the company. For now, all we can do is hope Gaeun is safe, surrounded by people who care for her and will support her through everything that's happening.